Well, hello, sports fans, and good morning. It's Gunnar Nelson here, your friend with an emotional cup of coffee for the day. I hope you had a great day yesterday. Thanks for coming on back here if you're a repeat offender. If you're a newbie, welcome, welcome, welcome. As always, follow us. Make sure you do. Comment. And so I always read them, and I do appreciate your time that you take there. And smash that like button, because we're trying to build and grow this community of like-minded souls that just want a little bit of brightness in their overcast day. All right, today, our good news of the day is that we seem to be progressing with all this crazy stuff that's out there with COVID-19 and a lot of politicians posturing because this is an election year. There is some insanity that ensues. And I think that it all starts with, let's hope that it is with good intentions. But sometimes people get crazy with their power and they forget that we do have a constitution and due process. And the best example for me to be apolitical about the whole thing, and this is coming from a guy who's got a grandfather who won the Heisman Trophy at Michigan in 1940. Governor Whitmer up there in Michigan decided to start going after businesses that defied her lockdown order, which by and large is the strictest one in the entire country. And she's been extending and extending and extending and keeping citizens from going out there and earning a living. And nothing has been more egregious than what she has done to Carl Menke, 77 years old. This poor guy has owned a barber shop that he's been working with all of his passionate and loyal customers for over 60 years. This is a grandpa. This is somebody who is one of the good guys. And he has been persecuted, fined, thrown in jail, had his license pulled, all of that just because he wanted to cut folks' hair. And he was always doing it in a very safe way, wearing masks, social distancing and all that. But he has been kind of the poster child for anybody who's got a business who wants to go out there and feed their families. And they went after him with a vengeance. And all of his cases were just dismissed just this morning. And I think that's great. Listen, I totally understand that you want to keep people safe. But safety is an illusion. Life in general, it's my opinion, is unsafe. If you get in your car and you go to the grocery store, you're running a risk. If you do anything, you're running a risk. And a lot of times politicians forget, in my opinion, that making you safe by taking your rights away is kind of like the ends justify the means. And I just think that's a bunch of crap. I don't think that, in my opinion, that actually compromising this great Constitution that we have, that is an inflexible document, it's there for a reason. Just because we have stress and we have something like a pandemic, for example, that is no excuse to forget the fact that the Founding Fathers were really, really smart. And they put that document in place to protect people like Carl Menke. Again, 77 years old, minding his own business, and literally just trying to mind his own business. So Carl, thank you for keeping a spine and keeping us all inspired out there as all the lockdown restrictions start to go away and people start to realize that the worst is past and we're getting back to this unsafe life that by nature we are forced to live as human beings. It's a contact sport, life is, and there's going to be some risk in everything. But I want to thank you all for supporting Mr. Menke and seeing as things actually relax all over the country, that hopefully the politicians that we have and that we've entrusted with our governance and our guidance actually use their common sense as well. Don't go after the old guys who are just trying to feed their families, in my opinion. Life is too short. Live and let live. And on that note, we seem to be actually getting some sense here as time goes on, and we realize that the sky is not falling. Anyways, good news, because if it can happen for Carl, it can happen for all of you. Lots of love to you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless you, and stay safe out there.